Had to give him some hope just to take it away.
We have already arrived at week 14. In today's video, we're going to go over the Cowboys in the Lions game. We're going to go over the rest of the week 14's games, give our predictions, and lastly, Luchii's locks. He's going to give you his 4 favorite bets of the week, 3 locks, and a sleeper. So what do you think about the game on Thursday?
Man, there's a lot to unpack, but so many injuries for the poor Lions. I like to see them pushing through and sticking it out, next man up mentality, but they're just always injured. I feel bad for them. Kirby Joseph was already injured. Branch then gets injured. Arnold's out too. They just are always injured on defense, and I don't know, like it's just bad luck, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy over there. Dan Campbell's a great coach to do that. I think that's why we all respect him. But on the flip side for Dallas, you got to run the ball, dude. I understand they just love watching Dak throw a bunch of yards to do absolutely nothing with it at the end of the freaking play and the drive. But he threw 47 times. Of course, he's going to have a bunch of yards. You should have a bunch of yards if you throw 47 times. It is what it is. But to have only one touchdown on 47 throws is insane to me. I don't understand that. That's a horrible way to play the game. They play better when they allow their running backs to get in open space. And that's when they win games. When they lose, it's because they've given all of their motion to Dak and said, Dak, do everything for us. And they're like, put everything on his shoulders. Yes, Dak had a great game statistically, but he had 2 picks and maybe they weren't his fault. That's up for debate because the decision making is not there. You can get a bunch of yards and still look like an incompetent offense. I don't know what it is. They're supposed to have like one of the best offenses in the league, but they always do this. They always just say, Dak, do everything for us. And I know I sound like just a hater, but this has happened for almost a decade. We have almost a decade of evidence to showcase that the Dallas Cowboys love to just let Dak go and get a bunch of yards in a game that matters because it's on prime time. And all of a sudden, when the lights are real bright, bad things happen and they lose the game. How many drives ended with them getting a field goal? I have Aubrey on fantasy football for a reason. The man had 24 fantasy points by himself. But go ahead, prove me wrong, Dallas. Maybe make the playoffs and maybe make the NFC Championship game for once ever in my lifetime. And then maybe we can talk about it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how I can echo that. Listen, the thing with the Lions is the Lions, man, they looked amazing. Their offense is clicking all cylinders. Running game was great. Amon-Ra looked great. The ankle, he did the ankle, but he looked amazing. That was good to see because I was afraid he was going to be kind of banged up big time. But Amon-Ra looked great. He's going to get healthier. Goff looked amazing. O-line, everyone played well. Defense, the pass rush as well. But like you said, their DBs are so banged up. They lost Branch now. I mean, and we think that's what's going to bite them in the butt down the stretch for the playoffs. They're going to give up too many points in the back game. But it was cool to see the Lions kind of bounce back and take the W here. The Cowboys, it's like you said, man, like, what are we doing? Like, their defense was just non-existent. Dak made some big errors. I mean, it was kind of ugly. I mean, they did put up a lot of points, but like we just said, that the Lions, they're banged up. The pass rush was good, but the DBs were bad. So I don't know, man. Cowboys, we'll see where they go with things. I don't have high hopes for them the rest of the year, but maybe they can run the table, maybe not. Who knows? Even if they do, I don't think they make the playoffs. They're kind of cooked.
They're banking on running the table plus the Eagles losing 3 of their next 5 games.
It's not happening.
They have to have 3, not 2. Has to be 3 losses by the Eagles, and they have to win out. And I'm not sold that they do
They're
that.
cooked.
Now for our main slate games on Sunday, we got Seattle versus Atlanta. Seattle's favored by 6.5. What you got?
Man, I think they cover. I think they're too explosive right now. Everyone's playing good. Defense is playing good. I think they cover.
I'm going to take Seattle as well. I think Seattle is going to easily cover. Bengals versus Buffalo. Buffalo is favored by 6 points.
Give me the upset. I think the Bengals get hot and they take down the Bills. Upset here. I think the Bengals win this.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah.
Guys, for the next few weeks, we're going to agree on the winners. We may disagree on the spreads, but I also have the Bengals winning. I think this is a 3-point game. Titans versus Browns. Browns are favored by 4.5.
Give me the Browns to cover. Judkins is going to go crazy. I think Sanders is pretty well too.
I also have the Browns winning. I think that they definitely cover. I think this is probably a touchdown game. Commanders, Vikings. Commanders are favored by 1.5.
Give me the Commanders, man. I think they win this. Let's go Commanders. They're gonna win this. I got them. I got them by maybe a touchdown.
I have Commanders as well. I think this is actually a 3-point game. It'll be a very low scoring, like 12-9 or something like that. Something
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins are favored by 2.5.
Uh, this is tough, man. I'm gonna go Dolphins to win this. I think they win. I want to say Jets so bad, but I think the Dolphins just get it done. They win by maybe 4 or 5.
I have the exact same spread as well. I think four
Yeah.
or five is probably pretty accurate for this one.
Yeah.
Saints, Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored by 8.5.
Oh, I got Bucks by 12.
I'm gonna go Bucks by 10. I think that's pretty fair for them against the Saints. Colts, Jaguars. Colts are favored by 1.5 points.
This is that curse game. I think the Jags take them here. I think the Jags win by a few. I'm gonna say Jags by 4 or 5 as well.
I'm gonna take the Jags to win. I'm gonna take the Jags to win by 7 though. The curse is pretty strong there.
Hmm.
The Colts have not won in Jacksonville in a very long time. Steelers versus Ravens. Ravens are favored by 6.
I'm gonna take Ravens to win. There's a cover. I'm gonna take Ravens by 4.
I'm gonna take the Ravens to win. I think it's a field goal game. It's very close. AFC North type game. Broncos versus Raiders. Broncos are favored by 7.5.
I think the Broncos win by 14. 2 touchdowns.
I'm gonna take Broncos by 20, unfortunately. Poor Raiders.
I think the Broncos get a pick 6. They're
Yeah,
gonna get a
me
pick
too.
6 tomorrow.
I think
Sweet.
so too.
Yeah.
The quarterback play for the Raiders is not good at all.
Yeah.
Bears versus Packers, and the Packers are favored by 7.
I'm taking Packers by field goal.
I'm going to take the exact same thing. I
Yeah.
think this is a very close game. This is a very large spread for very two close teams.
Some great games on this week.
Rams versus Cardinals, and the Rams are favored by 8.5.
I got Rams by 14 to 17. I'll go 17. Rams by 17.
I'm gonna go Rams by 10. I
Okay.
don't think it's strong, but I think it'll be a very strong outing for the Rams.
Cool.
Texans, Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
I think we might have opposite. I'm going Chiefs here. I think the Chiefs win by Chiefs by 1. I'm gonna go by 1. I'm gonna have some fun with it. I'm going Chiefs by 1. 21-20.
I am gonna take the Texans. I'm gonna take the Texans by a field goal. I just think that their defense gets it done.
Oh, it's so good, their defense. Their pass rush is so fun to watch, dude. They just blow up the O-line like all
And
game.
that's the problem for the Chiefs. I don't think their O line is strong enough to
Mahomes.
take this, and Mahomes getting the pressure is not as
Bro.
good as what it has been in years past, and the Chiefs defense is not good.
Bro, Mahomes' pants are gonna be brown this game.
Eagles, Chargers on Monday Night Football.
Hmm.
Eagles are favored by 2.5.
I got Eagles covering. I'm gonna go Eagles by 6.
I'm gonna go Eagles
Yeah.
by a touchdown. I think I'll get a 7-point victory. A little peek into next week, week 15, Falcons versus Bucks on Thursday, December 11th. The Bucks are favored by 6.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna go Bucks by 10 though. I'm gonna go Bucks by 10. I think they cover. They can go up by 10 here.
I think the Bucks definitely win this. I think they win by 10 as well. The Falcons, again, I'm just not a believer, and I don't think I ever will be.
All right, it's time for Luchii's locks. He's gonna give you his 4 favorite bets of the week, 3 locks and 1 sleeper. What do we have this week?
I'm going to keep the theme. I know I was kind of negative on the review Lions Cowboys game. I'm keeping with the theme. Everybody's not getting a touchdown. Isaiah Likely's not getting a touchdown. Cooper Kupp not getting a touchdown. Samaje Perine also not getting a touchdown. Then the sleeper who's not getting a touchdown is going to be Jonathan Taylor. I don't think he scores one against the Jags. The Jags defense has been pretty good as of late. I think they're going to keep up that defense. And so that's my sleeper. So we got those 3 locks, no touchdowns, and my sleeper also not getting a touchdown. A little bit more negative of a locks and sleeper, but this is where we're at. Try that if you'd like, guys, but please play responsibly.
That's it for today's video. Make sure you guys like the video, share it with a friend, leave us a comment what we went right or wrong, and then lastly, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in week 15.